First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Age Technology Screens, and I am tired. Really tired. So, finished the room. So, off camera, I came in and finished the rest of the room. And man, this was a project by itself. Now, we still got some areas right in there that we need to have, jet white. So I can't get in there because the wood actually separates from the baseboard. So what we're going to do is get a caulking gun with some white caulk. And that sounds a little rude, but you know what I'm talking about. Get your mind out of the gutter. And we're going to trim all in here and here and here and coat that. So we just got to get in that area right there with some little bit of caulk in there, and then basically seal that in. The LED lights are painted into the floor. You can actually paint over LED lights. You won't damage them. These are actually painted in to the wall right there. So I've done this before. So we have LED lights painted into the baseboard. You can't see it, but there's actually LED lights right there. They're on the floor, here, and here. And I'm gonna go back over top of this because I want that to be a little bit more blended in. But yeah, you can paint over the lights. You won't damage your circuits or nothing. So let me show you what the LED lights on the floor look like, and the lights on the baseboard, which we got running right now. There you go. Gives off a nice cool effect. Because I was going to take the wood trim and go around it, but I said, you know what? And then they didn't send me the wrong lights. They weren't weatherproof lights. I wanted that glow. So I figure, okay, what we'll do is I'll install them in, and then I'll paint over top of them, and that'll give me that glow effect. Too much light won't be pushing out, and a lot of light will be pushing downward. It gives off that effect. But you can actually paint over your LED lights. So this is it right here. We got the star finder on the ceiling right there, just testing it out. It's not going to be there on the floor. We're going to have one over in that corner, one over in here, to give off that ceiling kind of effect. My thing's black, it's painted with the coating or Extreme Black Widow. And then over here, I gotta hide all the wires and stuff behind some kind of a wire covers. So we cover all that up quite nicely. Look how the closet turned out, real nice, eh? Closet came out beautiful. I just used the floor paint to finish it off. And everything right here came out real nicely. So we're going to take this and line this with EL wire and a Molex adapter, because we can do a nice trace out of glow behind there in the radiator and all that. And then we're going to install our levitating screen here, 120 inch. We're going to put the sub here. It's going to be lifted up off the ground to make it look like it's floating. And then over here, we're going to have our sound bar behind the back of here where sound can transfer through. All the wires and everything can be coated. Not coated, but you mean covered up so you won't see anything at all. So I actually freaking love this. All this is painted in. We painted the lights right into the wall so you can't see them. So I'll show you with the lights on. What I mean by you can't see them. You can't see them. You can actually literally paint your LED lights into your wall instead of having them sticking out like that. So you won't damage them in any way whatsoever. See right here for the floor. Turn them off. Put them back on. You can paint them into the floor. So we're using for the floor a floor paint. We used it before. We used it in the theater room. There we got a black floor, and over here we got a white floor. And this is a floor paint. And people kind of hesitate about painting their floors because they're afraid you're going to mess them up. But you're not going to mess it up. Trust me. It's floor paint. Oh well. Okay. So I just want to show you this. I still got a finishing area right over there. See, that has to be finished there. I'll do that tomorrow because right now I am barely standing up right now. I am about to crash and fall over. I'm tired. But I got it done. I got the room. I told you I'm going to coat the whole room. And not the whole room, but I don't know if we're going to need the ceiling the way it is. But we're going to turn the room into this bright white like a room. And we're gonna put some pretty cool stuff in here. It's gonna be really nice. It's futuristic, doesn't it? We gotta do something with this because then we can still see out there. So we gotta do something pretty cool with this. I'm bringing my 3D mapping equipment up here. So I am gonna put in a, maybe a, if I'm doing 3D mapping here, I definitely don't want to do like anything horizontal. I want to do it portrait. I want to do a cool portrait screen. So I'm probably going to put my projector in here, my Chrissy projector over there. And then from time to time, I can set up a nice little portrait digital display right here. That's what I'm going to put in here. I'm going to do it with, I don't want to paint on the wall because that was work. I'm going to do a thin piece of plexiglass and portrait style right here. And we can do maybe an abstract art display or something right there. Would be pretty cool with some backlit lights. We could paint those in, which I'd rather paint the lights in anyway, because they just look so much better when you paint them in. Gives it a nice glow to the floor. Is that cool or freaking what? I don't want to put a door here. I actually had the door for this, but I don't want to put a door here. I want to put something different. I might put a nice rod across here and put something here, but I don't want a door here at all, period. I want something like a curtain where I can move in and out. That's what I want. Oh man, it turned out real nice. Turned out real freaking nice. I get some flack from time to time when I'm doing these rooms from people. I guess they're, see me painting the floor, how the place looks a little sloppy when I start off. That's the beginning process of it all. The beginning process always looks like it's crazy before it comes down to this. I went through the same thing with the theater room and the Japanese tea room and all the other crazy stuff I built. I had a mini arcade and tacos room at one point, so everything starts off a little crazy, but this is what I saw in my head. I couldn't explain it, I had to show it to you. This is exactly what I saw in my head. So we got our hooks here, our loose screws here, 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 and here. Tomorrow I'm going to order the 120 inch. So tomorrow I'm sleeping in. I am going to be getting up a little later. I am beat. I was up 6 o'clock just about every day finishing off this and customer orders. So tomorrow I'm going to be up around 9 o'clock. That's sleeping late for me. When 9 o'clock I'll be up, and then I'm going to finish up in this area right here, and we got customers' orders to take care of right away. I need to order me an extension cord and get my covers in. I'm going to put my covers in tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, well, I'm going to start bringing my PC up here and setting it up. And then I'm going to sit down and go to sleep because I am tired. Hope you enjoyed this short demonstration. And once we get everything set up, we're going to bring an ultra short throw in here. That's why I'm sitting up in here. An ultra short throw projector, $200 ultra short throw like the one I have downstairs for 120 inch screen. I'm going to be painting the ultra short. I'm going to do a custom paint job for the ultra short throw. I'm converting it to all black, and then I'm going to put blue neon lights underneath of it, so it glows to the floor, which would be pretty cool to watch. All right, gotta go. Thank you all for your time, and God bless.